Hey yo, what up, people? What it do? Say, check it out, man. I know this is gonna be a sensitive subject, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a lot of it's a lot of ladies, man. I know on the real that you know what I'm saying. Are going through issues, man, when they have a man in their life, whether it be a husband, boyfriend, or significant other, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, growing up, man, I had watched my mom for plenty of times, or, you know what I'm saying, for years, you know what I'm saying, being abused by my father, you know what I mean? And I, you know, as a child, I watched my father do horrific, horrible, bad things to my mother. You know, I watched my father break both my mother's arms. I watched my father do a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Uh, I even, you know, attempted to shoot my father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, using my mother's gun to, you know, prevent him from beating my mother. But it's a lot of issues, you know, that develop within a child's mind when a child sees, you know, his or her mother being, you know, abused, whether it be verbal as well as physical. Um, one of my issues it was, you know, growing up was developing anger. You know, a lot of people pretty much want to know why is it that I'm angry, or why is it that I'm always pretty much serious, always, you know what I'm saying, kind of, you know, on edge. It's due to the fact that, you know, I saw a lot of things growing up. And I used to be, you know, really upset at my mother for accepting my father back. And a lot of you ladies, y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have these men that beat up on y'all, abuse y'all, misuse y'all, and tell you over and over again, I'm not gonna do it no more. He do it again and again and again. And when the child, for one, pretty much sees that, they internalize that, and in turn, it's either one or two things. They either gonna grow up being fearful, or grow up being, you know, what I'm saying, very angry, um, and very frustrated. You know what I mean? I developed a lot of rage, a lot of anger. You know, to the point. It's to the point that, you know, like, you know, growing up, you know, I had a hard time in school. I had a hard time, you know, being around a lot of people. You know, very sensitive, and I'm also empathic. But seeing your mother, as well as hearing your mother in the bedroom being beat up, you know, call the police, help, and you know, say you're just a little kid who doesn't even have enough strength to even, you know, do anything to his father, you know, but try to either call the cops, you know, or pick up a gun, or your parents' gun or whatever. You know, it was hard, man. You know, and I know a lot. You know, I know a lot of women, for one, can be a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? If it gets to a point, fellas, that you want to put your hands on a woman, maybe you don't need to be with her, man. As frustrated as I am, I know how to take my frustrations out on the weights or at the gym, or I know how to talk it out. You know, I'm not afraid to talk to myself. Let that be known. You know what I mean? I know how to be vocal. Um, without being among other people. I know how to talk things out. I know how to talk to people. I know how to relate. I get somewhat bothered by the past, because of the things that I've seen, unresolved issues. I don't respect no man that beat his woman. I don't respect no man that beat his wife. You know, um, if anything else, you putting your hands on a woman, man, you don't need to be with her. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing you could do to a woman is ignore her or just don't even fool with her at all. But when I hear stories of dudes, shooting their women, you know, humiliating the woman or the wife in front of a child or children, you got to consider how the child's gonna feel or think growing up, yo. You know what I mean? Because that affects the child when the child has to see that and internalize that, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you ladies on the real, you got to consider how and what that does to your child's or children's mind. You know what I mean? Yes, you may love that man, but you got to love yourself. You got to love yourself enough to not allow yourself to go through abuse. A lot of you ladies, when y'all get in these relationships, man, have self knowledge. Have the willpower, have dignity. You know, get your self esteem right. Don't let no man walk over you. Don't let no man put his hands on you and go and accept defeat. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because basically what you're doing is you're giving him your power. You're giving him your time. Clean yourself up, man. Brush yourself off and move around. Get in the gym. You know what I mean? Train. Not only your physical, but as well as your mind and your spirit. Alright? Like I said, man, spousal abuse on the real. I was around it, for many years. And don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? You got women, that'll knock you out. But for a man to put his hands on a woman, men were born, to be the protectors, the natural protectors, to women. Don't, do the deed of putting your hands on a woman. If you got to put your hands on a woman, yo, you don't need to be around her. Just leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk, man. But anyway, uh, don't want to be long winded. Just want to share this video, man. You know what I'm saying? All right? Much love. Peace.